So let's take a look at a situation that we have here. We've got our 3 guys out here. The player start is right there. And these nice little fellas are staring away from me off into the distance. So when I start the game, they're searching, but they're not doing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and run over here in front of them. You can see that they kind of turn. They see me a little bit. Not really doing much. Now, they might shoot. So there's that thing. They might shoot. But here's the problem. They need to have a nav mesh in order to get them to move. So that's what we're going to look at in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in a pickup spot here for my rifle. I'll go ahead and grab this. And the thing you kind of want to do that's going to help prove this out is you can see that they're not doing anything here, but you shoot them. Uh-oh. They've been alerted. So the NPCs, they've got 3 different things that they're keying off of. The first is visual, the next is sound, and the last one is damage. So as soon as I shot the bullet, 1, there's some noise, and 2, or mainly, you know, it got hit, so it was fully aware that I was there. So they're functioning, but again, they're not moving. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to look down at this area here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the add button and I'm going to add in a NavMeshBoundsVolume. So it's going to go right here. It's probably best, by the way, if you're not up way the hell up in the sky when you do this like I am, because it kind of drops it right out in front of you. You can hit end, but look down there. It's going to sometimes look like it runs away if you don't see where it goes. So I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to scale it out in this direction. So you see about this far. And let's get around here and we'll bring it out about so far like that. I want to make it a little bit wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger them. And then I'm going to go run away over here somewhere. So then you'll see that as I run out of the nav mesh, they're going to stop chasing me. Now, next I have to bring this down a little bit more. So I'll actually scale it up just a tiny little bit so it's easy to see. And it scales the other side so it drops it down into the ground. So I want to make sure that that happens. You guys that are making VR worlds, you need to do the nav mesh so you can move around. So if you're having problems moving around in VR, nav mesh bounds. So I will go ahead and start this. Run out, grab my gun. Uh-oh, I missed it. Oh, what are you doing? Why'd you just jump on my gun? Well, that was weird. Okay, so there he is, chasing me. Come and get me, come and get me. So you see that right there? That is the extent of the nav mesh bounds. Oh, those guys finally left my gun. I wonder if they're programmed to do that. That was kind of interesting. Okay, so that's it for this one. The main thing is you make a nav mesh bounds. You can have multiples. So I've got one over here that's over the top of this city that I have going on over here. And then over here, I have one for this group of guys. And so think about that. If you have some bad guys in a cavern somewhere and you want them to stay fighting in here, then you put a nav mesh in that area. And then over here's the tunnel and you go off to the next area. And then there's some more bad guys over here and you walk through the door and then those bad guys get loose, but they don't get out of their containment zone and you end up walking around the city over here and suddenly there's 30, 50, 80 bad guys running around because they all escaped out of their caverns.